go from there.
How hard is it not to be overcome by emotion when you're sitting there and getting interviewed?
Oh man, hey, you know what it is? It's like most of my fights are always, either far away, out of the country. So it feels good and it feels like reaffirming when you come out and you hear the crowd's reaction to me. You know what I mean? So it just it gives you that feeling like I do have a presence out in the SoCal area. I'm pretty sure I have a good presence somewhere else, but I'm more concerned about the SoCal area. It just meant a lot to go out there and hear the crowd like that, know that kind of presence.
Congrats on Monday. Hey, Lorenz, you hit it with that thing right hand. Let's go with your admin solver.
Oh, it's over. I was like, there's no way you're coming back from this. I wasn't, it was still early in the fight. Obviously I wasn't tired, but I was just being patient. The whole game plan was we know he hits hard. We know he comes out banging and he's trying to put guys away. But just go in there and be patient. Be patient. Like I've said in other interviews before this, I've been in there with the best of them. You know what I mean? So I've not seen that before. It's more harder for him to train for a guy like me than opposites. You know what I mean? So just go in there, be patient, and know that all my training is going to come to effect and display out there. So it was great, man. My coaches are the best. I don't give a shit what people say. They're the best. They get me prepared. I'm healthy. I'm coming out here fighting healthy. I'm not pulling out of fights. What else could you ask for?
So this is an interesting stat. In your last 4 fights, you have 3 wins. In those 3 wins, you finished with guys that have never been knocked out in their careers. What is it about you that is just a person that ends people for the first time?
And I'm getting older. I'm doing this as I'm getting older, right? I don't know, man. It's just smart training, smart coaches, and it's just a good recipe. I feel like I'm getting better. I'm feeling better out there. My body's looking better. So, I've always been a natural athlete, for the non-naturals out there. But, so it's just progressing. I'm not declining out here, so it feels great. Thank you.
Lorenz Larkin. How's it going, man? Hey, Larkin, you're part of Hustle with Frank. Been following me for great enough for a while. I've never seen a more passionate jump on that page. Post speech. Talk to me about what you're doing.
Man, out there, I was just yelling at not here, man. You know what I mean? You put me up to the sorry. Yeah, sorry.
So yeah, go ahead. Speak on it again, man. So what was those emotions like? I've never seen you that passionate ever before on a post speech. I want to jump on the page. What was it that made you
Yeah. So first thing was the presence. When I came out, just the presence I felt from everybody, and being that I'm a SoCal boy, so to get that love when I get out there, it's like it's great to know that I got that presence out here, right? And then with the whole me on the cage, I'm just screaming like not here. Pachanga, undefeated. When I'm fighting out here, dude, I'm not losing like that, man. Not out here. I got too much love out here.
And I know you don't really care about fighting for the title or anything. That's not really one of the reasons to worry about. Just get on your right here, man. You're the number 1 ranked fighter. Free agent too. Speak to the people out here, man. What do you want to do right now? What do you want to prepare for?
Man, just want to sit back after this and go out on my boat, take the family out, and just have a good time, man. And I know eventually we're gonna sit down with Bellator and PFL and talk business, and hopefully we can come to some type of agreement. I like the promotion. Obviously, I've been here, for years, And I feel like we have a good relationship. So this is just something that when it comes down to business, we just have to sit down and talk and talk it out and see and go from there.
Great performance from Marcel.
Thank you, guys. Yes, sir.
Lorenz, you get to play West Coast Radio, the Naomi podcast, Southern California.
Yes.
How does it feel to be basically the best knockout of the night?
Man, feels great, man. So the last time I fought out here should have been knockout of the year, right? It should have been elbow. Come on, like I'm not gonna dig on other promotions, but I think the elbow was like crazy. But it is what it is. And now it's the second time out here, I get another knockout.
You carried the card.
I didn't get to watch it, because we didn't have a TV in the back. But that from word around the stadium there. Yeah.
Hey, you represented me.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
What did you think when he let you up? In the first round, when you went down and then he let you back up? Did you have any thoughts there?
Well, I was just like, okay, like it's like, in the fight game, it was more. I felt like it was like I wasn't rocked. You know what I mean? I think it was more so like, no, like I'm gonna show you, like type of thing. So I'm just like, oh, get up, all right. So I think it was. I took it more so like I wanna show you standing up. Like I wanna end you standing up. You know what I mean? 'Cause hey, I would have invited him on the ground all day. I know it's been never, you know what I mean? But I'm waiting for somebody to, I want to display some ground.
It's like you feel like inverted a little bit or tried to. What were you trying to do?
And I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to do. I'm not. It's a secret.
And then last one I have is, he was saying that the elbows are pretty dangerous, right? The most dangerous weapon. When you dropped him with that right hand. You got to show him some new weapons out there.
I said, I don't know who asked me earlier. Oh no, they didn't ask me earlier. They said it earlier media, but earlier in the week, and they said that he was just worried about my elbows. That's how I looked at you guys like, that's all you're worried about? Like, all right. Proof's in the pudding. You got to worry about more than that.
In the rankings right here. So you said you want to sit down and talk business with everything what's next. But they did label this fight as the number one contender fight. So did you have any actual thoughts on a potential opponent around the fight?
None. Didn't even think about it. Like I said, I just found out about the number one contender spot through somebody that I was training with that told me about it. You know what I mean? So my only focus this whole camp was the fight. You know what I mean? I didn't think about nothing else. None of the hype, nothing. Just task at hand. Just once I got that out of the way, then I moved from there.
And also, I know you fought back in Sioux Falls back in June. Do you like kind of this quick turnaround, 2 months, and just keep going straight and keep ready to keep
Yeah, it keeps the burgers out of my mouth. It keeps me, keeps me training. I think I'm the most dangerous. I've been saying it for years. I'm the most dangerous when I'm active. As long as I'm active, like I welcome it. I don't treat me like, and I say it too, like don't treat me like these other old fighters that want to fight 2 times a year, 1 time a year on these things. I'm healthy. I don't mind fighting more than 2 times a year. You know what I mean? I've just, in my circumstances, always been fighting 2 times. It's not my choice. I've always wanted to fight more, so more active for me is better, all day.
And then also, so last time you were in California, you got one of the best knockouts. And then now you got back again, another first round knockout. Is there like a comfortability and like a mental that you get from being able to fight close enough?
I think it's not just so that. I think it's just, I'm just training, man. I'm staying in the gym. I got a great team behind me. They're keeping me right, you know what I mean? So when I'm and the more active I am, the more comfortable I am in the cage. There's no rust. I was just in there, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Things are just going. It's getting better and better and better instead of declining. It's going. Thank you.
You've been an active fighter for almost 17 years, but now the game is you're only as good as your last fight.
Yep.
Your last fight, what turned out to 27. In your 16-year career, would you say this is the highest or smallest fight?
You know what? It's like, for me, I look at it like I've seen so many fighters and that have done really, really good, and as they got older, they're just totally different fighters. And I'm just blessed to, I'm just improving. Every fight I'm improving. I'm getting. I keep saying I'm getting older, but I'm still fast out there. My reactions are still good. You know what I mean? And I'm still putting on great shows and great performances. So it just feels good, man.
And as you alluded to, a couple questions where you actually didn't know this was not going to contender until someone told you. I'm sure you knew that this was the last fight under your contract.
Didn't know
Does
that.
that mean you're heading on knowing that there's some pressure, whether it's going to be a leverage or not in contract negotiations now after this performance? I'm sure you're going to be
I've been in this position before, man. I've been in this position before when I was at UFC, and I will always bet on myself. Always. I did it then, and I'll do it now. And there's no pressure, I take it as like motivation. You know what I mean? You let me fight my last fight, I'm gonna perform. Same way I went out on my last fight on my contract out of that promotion, great stoppage. Same thing with this, I take it. It's not pressure, I thrive on this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And if I can bet on myself, I'm always gonna bet on myself.
Aside from the name value and the exciting performances, you solidify that you're a draw, especially on the West Coast.
Yeah.
How intriguing would it be for you to headline another fight card, potentially here, Bellator Champions back-to-back years, maybe this would be, a common occurrence for Champions Series. Would you like to headline a card, fight for the title here?
It would be great. It would be great. San Diego's been great. The weather's been great. It's not been great back home so much. It's been crazy hot, but no, it's great. I love here, LA. It's great. I know I'll bring out a lot of people for sure. Thank you.
What's up, Lorenz? You got your family, I think in this room behind me, your team is here with you. How does it feel to bring this room back to your coaches and your loved ones?
Oh, great, man. For me, man, it's like, I love it, just me, obviously as a fighter, but just putting on for my team. Millennia, man, my coaches, the guys that I'm training with. I'm not training with these like all-stars at all. You know what I mean? It's not a dig. These guys are high performing amateurs and low tier pros. Right now they're coming up. So it's just great. They're everybody in the gym is pushing themselves. You know what I mean? I don't need to be training with superstars and all this type of stuff. We just have a good team and we have great coaches, and it's showing up.
Are you proud of the fact that you're kind of an example of you don't need to go to these super gyms, you don't need to train at an Extreme Couture, an American top team to get in there and to succeed?
No, for sure. Don't get me wrong. Like I will go and do a training session at a bigger gym like Couture. You know what I mean? I'm not doing a whole camp there, but I will go there because I know I'm good friends with Strickland and things like that. So I'll go out there and get some training in, but for the all part, it's at my gym. So yeah, you don't. It all boils down to the coaching. If your coaches are smart, knowledgeable, you don't need to go. I mean, if you want to, go ahead. To each his own. But I never felt like I had to.
Do you think Strickland was impressed by that knockout?
You fucking better be. I'm pretty sure he'll give me some weird voicemail.
The last one for me, you alluded to this earlier, but you've been around the game for a long time. probably a lot of ups and downs through your career, maybe moments where you almost gave up, maybe quit on yourself. Now, sitting here today, are you proud of yourself and all you've accomplished, and you feel fulfilled with this mixed martial arts journey you've been on?
Oh, for sure, man. I've had all the ups and downs, man. I've always just kept looking forward, forgot about the last shit, and just kept fighting, shut my mouth, kept fighting. You know what I mean? So I think for me, it's more so I've fought this game my way. I've never changed. I never tried to conform to what's popular right now, what's popping, what's trendy, what's going on, all that type of shit. I've always been the same guy. Every fucking fight. Every fight. Never have to talk shit, never have to say a crazy thing that's gonna pop for the media, you know what I mean? I've always been me. And when I'm out of this game, I can look at my son, I can look at my daughter and be like, I was me the whole time. Never changed, never had to conform, and fought my way. And still did it, you know? So I think, you know, for people out there, you don't have to conform, you know? Don't get me wrong, there's people that have done it and make a lot of money. And I've never done it, and I've made good money. So
You're a real one.
thank
Bet on
you.
yourself.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Lorenz, right over here. Speaking of voice memos, you're always posting about that kid who sends you those voice memos on Instagram.
Oh my God.
Are you expecting to hear from him after this victory?
I'm pretty sure he's gonna leave me a couple of fucking freestyles on my Instagram, on my DM. Yeah.
And also, you're a great representative of King. I always see you supporting them. What does it mean to have their support and be able to, you know, do what you do and draw eyes to their company?
Oh man, it feels great. You know, King's been with me since my first Bellator fight. You know, so 7 years, 8 years now. It's a family, man. Brett, Ross, Ramsey's. You know that it's great, and especially for a company like that, such a big in the off-road industry. I love off-roading. I got toys, you know, so it feels great to be a part of a company like that. It's such a big company, you know, so it's great, man. Those guys that's family.
You do a good job of repping them, so.
Thank you, thank you. They got the best gear, man.
Hey, Saeed, Combat Sports today. Were you surprised when he stood there and started banging like, right from the beginning?
No, we knew he was gonna come out hard, you know. I mean, like, let's be honest. His goal was to come out and finish me first round and put a statement out there, and, you know, and use me as a stepping stone, right? It didn't go that way, you know. But we knew that he was gonna come out strong, you know, before we were even walking out. You know, my team's like, hey, listen, be calm. You know, use your footwork and look for the shots. You don't have to, you're saying don't go cholo out there. So, you know, but we had a good game plan, you know, just go out there, let my fight IQ show, you know what I mean? And that's what happened, you know. He made a mistake and I was able to capitalize on it and finish the fight, you know.
You've been fighting for a while. How do you see the sport now, where it's been on the growth of it from when you started, like all these promotions?
No, you know, it's blew up, you know. And it's like, it hadn't been so gradual. It's kind of like just, and then boom, you know. So it's great, you know. I love that. There's two parts of it, right? I love that I've been able to see it all, but then it was actually my last fight. It's kind of embarrassing, but we're in the back before the fight. I'm just looking at the card and the lineup, and I looked at my coaches like, I'm the old guy, huh? I'm the old guy on the card. And they're like, yeah, you're the old guy on the card. I was like, fuck, dude. But it doesn't feel like that because, you know, I come to fight. After the fight, I don't have really nothing much to do with anything. You know, I'm doing other things. So I never, like, indulge myself to, like, you know, so I always just look at it like I'm the fresh guy, you know, I'm still new to the game, kind of, you know. But, you know, now when people remind me of shit, you know, I'm like, damn, I have been in the game for a while.
Well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Hopefully, I heard that people want to see you fight for Bellator Live instead of the Bellator Champions. We'll see.